Well, because today is going to mark the official death of college football, but we'll get to it later.
Or
these scumbags are meeting to divvy up grandma's pearls.
Or maybe they save it at the last second, like in the Marvel movies. It's Captain Marvel coming out the sky.
Okay. Look, we're going to start. This is going to be, I can tell you factually, this will be the first, last, and only time we ever open a show with this topic again. I mean it. I can't see of another situation where we would open a show with this particular topic. But we wanted to have some fun with you on a Friday. 3 o'clock, we're going to get into football, i.e. what the hell we're going to do without it. But for all the grief that Mr. Beard and I have given the teams in this town that fail, including the Pistons, little did we know there's a team far, far worse in this town. And you go, as Rico put it, wait, worse than the Pistons? Oh, yes. How many wins Pistons got, Rico?
Oh, we got six. Yeah.
Okay. The team I'm talking about has roughly 6 fewer victories than that. That would be 0. That'd be a team that has not sipped the chalice of victory. It is, I'm speechless. And look, doing cash the ticket and all that, I mean, I knew they got out to a bad start.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I last remembered when they were like 0-12. And I just don't prioritize Kenny Cott's basketball league. But
the Metro.
Are you guys, are you aware the University of Detroit is 0-23? The same university that brought you Dick Vitale and Terry Tyler, Bakari Alexander, Rashad Phillips, won NCAA tournament games, Perry Watson.
Yeah, playing at the great Callahan Hall. Yeah.
0-23. How the F did this happen? It's impossible to be 0-23. There's always someone worse than you.
Until there's
not.
always
someone worse. Until they're not. Rico, they are 358th in America in shooting percentage. I'm pretty sure that's the singular worst in America. As a team, they shoot 39%.
Yeah.
0-23.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Get Beanie Howell back in here. New update from Rico Beard. In fact, the 0-23 Titans are bad.
I mean, when you watch, Mike, they are just – now, they've had a couple close games where you thought maybe they were going to finally get that victory, but it didn't happen. I don't know. Mike Davis, God bless him. Maybe he's just missing his son not playing. I don't know if he didn't develop any other players while his son was there.
Well, then that means you can't coach.
David, it's bad. Gym, empty. It's empty. I mean, I've gone to a lot of games at Callahan Hall and in the city of Detroit. It normally meant something. Like when I went to go see when they played Oakland. You know, it's quietly probably the best rivalry in basketball. I know people think Michigan. No. David, hear me out. In this state, you think Michigan State but Oakland and U of D, like they really just hate each other. But the crowd, like they're on fire. There was no crowd at the game. It was literally like, I guess some Titan season ticket holder guys that just go to every game. You could hear their conversation across the court. They sounded like the Muppet judges, just criticizing players. And the players had to hear it. I'm laughing like, I know I'm not the only one. They're roasting them. Just like you thought Cat Williams was bad. Oh, my God. They were undressing just the players on the court. And there was nothing you could say to them because they were paying fans. But, yes, they sat courtside opposite. They were letting them have it. It was funny. I kind of felt bad, like, guys. Because, think about it. At a game, it's normally so loud that you could have a conversation and you could hear them because there's nobody there. That was it. The students, I think like security actually kicked somebody out the student section for holding up a sign. Like we're bad or something. And it's like, Wow, really?
They should just be thankful they're there.
Right.
Don't kick them out.
What are we doing here? But Callahan used to be a place where, man, you would have to get there early. Parking lot is on jam. Like, you would have to park on the streets if you got there too late. I've seen a lot of classics.
Do they even turn the lights on at the Titan Club anymore? Or has the neon blue sign been scrapped for parts? Is the Titan Club, do they even turn the lights on at the Titan Club?
Well,
Look, I know some of you are driving in your cars right now going, these two have lost their damn mind. Work with me on this. Look, there's bad, and then there's like egregious. The last Division I team that went winless was Grambling in 2012. They went 0-28. Yeah, you're in striking range of that iceberg. Now, the last Division II winless team, Michigan fans will remember because they came here and beat you, the New Jersey Institute of Technology. They were 0-29 back in 07. But they were transitioning to D1. There has never been something like this. How the hell did it get here? Mike Davis coached at Indiana. Mm-hmm. Mike Davis was a big-time coach. I mean, I talked to Stoney. He was walking out, and we were joking around because he played the Nebraska game yesterday. And, hey, Stoney told me, like, they've had some practices where they don't even have 5 people. Like, do you shut the program down?
I don't
Like, is that it? Do you just pull the plug on this thing?
No.
Yes.
U of D has too much history. You can't shut it down. Now.
Yeah, they're about to be 0-32 for the first time. That's history.
Here's what you do. Mike Davis.
Hey, they got a shot to beat Ooey Pooey. Ooey Pooey is like 6-18. I feel disgusting and filthy. I looked at Horizon League standings. Ooey Pooey is your best shot.
So this is like the Pistons Spurs type of thing. Somebody has to win.
Someone.
I think you said it best. Mike Davis was a coach at Indiana. He was a coach that has played it, and the Final Fours. He's seen national title games, but he was. I think instead of shutting it down, David, they need to move on. They need to get a young coach. A young coach who uses U of D as a stepping stone. I know that sounds bad, but hear me out. You go to U of D and you win. Now you set the program up so that the next coach can come in here, and you turn it into one of those schools where it's kind of like Butler used to be, where you would go to Butler, you would do well, and then you would get a job at a major university. You need to turn U of D into that and get somebody on the rise, because you can't shut it down. Way too much history. Way too much. But you're on the verge.
History's history. They're dead. They're done.
But it's Detroit's university.
No, they're dead. I'm sorry, Rico. They're dead.
No.
I understand what you're saying. They do have a lot of history, but this can't be. You can't have a program doing this. No. You can't,
The problem is it's just hard to get.
Train wreck cost the school each year. I'm serious.
How can you even find a coach to take over this?
Well, that's the difficult part, because, I mean, even when you go to Oakland, you can take them around the campus. When you go there, you take them across the street to the gas station. We got McDonald's, and then we got Nicky D's across the street from McDonald's.
Oh my God! They haven't had a winning. They haven't had a winning season in 10 years. Oh my God!
No way.
David, the last time they had a winning season, they were 16-15 in 2015. 8-23, 8-24, 11-20, 8-23, 12-10 in the COVID.
That doesn't count.
Oh my!
Well, remember,
God,
they were trying to get into
Ray
that.
McCallum.
They were trying to get into that CBA tournament, and so that Antoine could get the record.
Last year, yeah, they were,
and they wouldn't let him in there because they were just going to buy their way in. So yeah, you got to go get somebody young, somebody who's hungry, somebody who wants to take over and really use this as a stepping stone, and just realize that's what you are now. You're not going to come here and be a lifer. If you're good, you'll be gone in 2 to 4 years. You've done what you had to do. You got to get classy and go.
Rico, You're taking it way too serious. I appreciate you're trying to solve their problems. I'm trying to see them go 0-30 and shut it down. Like, come on.
Okay.
What are we doing here? This isn't Titan talk. You're like Bob Uecker doing TP talk. Ain't nobody trying to fix their problems. I just want to know, are they going to win a single game? And is the Titan Club? If the Titan Club is still open, I think there's a shot we should all go down there.
You want to go?
They're going to play Ooey Pooey in like a couple of weeks. I think we might have to make an appearance.
You don't need the Titan, Mike. You can have a seat wherever you want. If
no.
ask nicely,
the Titan Club.
Go ahead.
Man, they're 0-23. Ask nicely. They're lucky if I grace them with my presence.
No, I was going to say,
my point
if you
is,
ask nicely, you may get a chance to play 5 minutes.
I'm in. I like it.
Let's go through the warm-up line.
I mean, this is – I am speechless. 0-23. I don't know they'll win a game. And I'm with Rico in all seriousness. This is a once-proud program. That is stunning. You know, we joke around all the time and bust Campy's balls because he can't get to the tourney ever, can't win a tournament game ever. This is a whole nother level of bad. I'm in shock. Shock.
Okay, so yeah, we'll arrange that. Let's see if we can at least get to the warm-up line. You can put on some sweats, go out there, Mike. I think that'd be a great photo shoot.
I know people who went to U of D. I got to make some phone calls. This is unbelievable.
They got a great...
the Titan Club was for donors and stuff. There can't be donors to this.
Well,
That's
I don't
insane.
think so anymore. I think their donors are a little bit up in age now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think they all died off?
No. They're still here. Not all of them.
Hold on. Guys, can I do this?
Do I
can we
donate to the Donors Club or go buy a new weed whacker?
What if we became the official NIL of the U of D Titans? Think about what $50 gets you. None of these players could be that expensive. They all suck.
I'll chip in. Sounds good to me.
Hi, Kenny, you show up with one shoe and a hot meal. You're courtside. Like, these players are lucky they're getting fed. You're 0-23. What, are you out of your mind? I got to look at this roster. I need to understand where they found this collection of talent. This is unbelievable. This is crazy talk. I am. Hold on. Can we? This is so irresponsible, but let's do one segment.
Okay.
If you are within the sound of my voice,
you too can give to the NIL collection.
Right. What we should do, cue up the Sarah McLachlan, and it's like the U of D players freezing outside of a locked gym. For $1 a day, you can help this collection of nonsense. Like, if you went to U of D or were a donor to U of D or had a loose caring of U of D basketball, call this number right now. I have to talk to you. One segment only. Grand opening, grand closing. One segment only. How the F did we get here? Where this team is 0-23. And also, when did they change the logo? What is this off-brand D? Where the hell did the Shield go? Where's Tommy Titan? What is this?
It's called rebranding, Mike.
Yeah, Roberto knows all about off-brand D. Where did... Can't say that. This is unbelievable. 248-539-9797. If there are 7 or 8 living members of the Titan Club, call up right now. The last game I went to at Callahan, Brandon Cotton played.
Wow.
And the Titan Club had dudes in velour suits. It was a scene. It was a vibe at Callahan. This is, I'm speechless. I want to hear from the people.
I'm getting Mike. We're going. I'm going to set it up.
Find out when they play Ooey Pooey. TBA, I might go, but I'm wearing a bag over my head.
Nah, I'm gonna reach out to my guy PJ. We doing this. We doing this.
Who the hell's PJ?
He runs the show there.
He don't want his name in public being associated
Wow.
with
That's
He
why
just put
I
him out
said
there.
PJ.
this. He put PJ on blast.